Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our Rotary International Director being felicitated. Let's put our hands together for him, please. We also have Rotary International Director, Dr. Mahesh Kotbagi. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, there was a question asked to a small boy, what is the similarity between Mahatma Gandhi, Lokmanya Tilak, Ambedkar and Pandit Nehru? And the boy got up and said, they all are born on Indian holiday day. So once in a Rotary program like this, someone asked, who is RI director? Not that impression. And one of the Rotarians was standing next to the bar on the last line. He said, he is the man, till he does not shut up, the bar doesn't get open. Because unless I don't shut up, the bar is not going to get open. It's as simple. Today's function Anushta, and that also the emperor. If you go into tradition, the last emperor of dynasty from Maurya family was King Ashoka. And I think it's like a reincarnation or rebirth of that kingdom which came up through Ashoka and Alka. Specifically Alka, because this is the year of women leadership. So can we call Alka as the DG for some time with all protocols observed? At least the women will like, right? To give a respect to Jennifer. Because I have been watching Alka for quite a long time. Very creative. Very creative. I spoke this in Jaipur also. The way she selects the Ganpati idol, the way she makes the designing or a theme of the event, very small things. I think these women are more dedicated, more artistic, and they are very much engrossed in their husband's leadership. But if a woman becomes a president or a governor, I don't know how her husbands are. I love one thing today, the tricolor here on the stage. Because today afternoon, all the past governors with all due respect, today afternoon, this was the tricolor which was removed from the Rotary International's head office in the afternoon because of the change of guards. And exactly a year back, when I was at the world headquarters, I could see the same Tiranga having the reflection on the world headquarters. But doesn't matter. We heard a song called We Will Rock You. So very soon we'll also get one more Indian flag on the world headquarters. But that depends on you. Because if you say we will rock you, it's good. But if you say we will knock you, then it's gone. It's as simple as that. It's a day of celebration, it's not a day of training, it's not a day of giving lots of speeches and talking technical issues. But here, I have one more thing which I just thought. They say the world is created with Panchamahabhutas. It's Prithvi, that's the land. A, that's the water. Tej, that's the sun. Vayu, that's the wind. And the Akash, the space, where the growth is. Whether a child is born, it requires a space in the uterus. Whether a plant is grown, it requires a space to grow. So everything gets, revolved and revolved with this Prithvi, Aap, Tej, Vayu, and Akash. And we are all people where God has given us senses, where we hear Shabda, Sparsha, Rasa, Rupa, and Gandha. So we are supposed to be people who get these five senses, and even if with the age you don't have, they are so active, but they are more sensitive. We are not people where we hear a cry, but we ignore it. Then that cannot be sure. We are not people where you touch someone and he is cold and you get that sparsh, but you leave it. So that is the reason the Rotary and Rotary membership and Rotary leadership is always counted in the entire world as a different concept, that you are different, not because of economy, education, religion, or reason. And then we keep on doing this process of change of plans. And see what a coincidence. It's also said, I don't want to be like a Mahesh Baba or Sadhu, but it's a coincidence of medicine. It says that there is a Brahma, there is a Vishnu, and then there is a Mahesh. And look at here today. Ashoka, the governor, who is going to be a creator, whatever he has to do today. So he becomes a creator for all good deals of this district and the Rotary world. And Vishnu means Indra. Indra means Jitendra, the next thing. So Jitendra is going to follow that Brahma, and of course you also have Mahesh, who is three. So again, Brahma is a creator, Vishnu is the restorer, and Mahesh is the destroyer. That was me I am saying. And that's the balance of it. That's the balance. But all these people who contribute so much of time. Firstly, all my past governors here, may I ask them to raise please wherever they are. They give so much of time, dedication, and devotion. I wish I could, recognize one and all. Let's give a big round of applause. These are the people who have given their life 700 days minimum as the governor elected governors. Thank you so much for all the work. Thank you. And may I also request all the women presidents here, can you please stand? All the women presidents. And I am also asking all the past women presidents to stand up. Now it looks like a handsome percentage, not the reservation. Thank you so much. I have recognized not because of the gender classification. No. I don't believe that. As a gynecologist, I don't do it. It's a very normal thing. Whenever I am in the operation theatre or a labor room, when I come out, people ask me, "Kya ho gaya?" Because that's a normal question. Kya ho gaya means, ladka ho gaya, ladki ho gaya. And I don't know, somehow I'm never attentive to that part. I'm attentive to different parts. So for me, a gender classification is never in my life. But that's the way the world says. हम जब पैदा हुए तब जगह से और हम. And same line, when we change it later, what Bhagwan Osho said. If any of you are a follower of Bhagwan Osho talks, life is a celebration. And death is also celebration. When Osho's procession started, incidentally at the last time he was in Pune, in his ashram. So people were jumping, they were crying happiness. They were singing, they were dancing. And the entire concept of life there was, you live a life in such a way that even you will be able to enjoy the death. to make you very serious. I know bar is difficult. But the concept is, you live, you work, you volunteer so silently, so hard work, that your work is not known to anyone. So your work is silent, but your service is more louder. It's as simple as that. And sometimes we have started doing a mess. We do louder on what I am doing the work and lesser of my output, what happens later. So this is the exact thing. Echo should be the service, not I am working on it. Now why I am trying to explain all to this? Very simple. Anup as the outgoing governor, Anup and Shruti, they did so many projects and programs out of the box. Great work for the entire year. Anup, one round of applause to you also. And I always respect the protocols. It's not the person, it's the chair. It's something like me. I'm here as director, not like Mahesh. But when I don't become a director or don't remain a director, and still people showcase that love, affection, and respect, then it is the acknowledgement of my work. And that is what the presidents, the assistant governors, the district secretary which has been showcased here. Very unique way, Ashok. Very unique way of recognizing your team on this platform. So it's not the endowment fund creators, but it's a team creator for your dreams, which are going to get achieved in shorter time. So you have a great responsibility today. You have two great responsibilities, I tell you. You are occupying a chair of a district secretariat or a president or assistant governor or whatever. If you work, it is wonderful. But if you don't work, then there are two issues. One is, you have been designated something, so you are not working, so the year goes off. But more important, in your place, if someone who wanted to work, he is not given the opportunity, so even he is not working. So you can understand how important that, acceptance of that job and role is. People define very different roles. No? In my 27 years of career, I narrated a couple of episodes. There are governors who publish directives. In olden times, the fat directives used to get it. So there are a group of people who will get like magnetic effect, go to the nearer the future leader constantly till his photo or his designation is printed in the direct. Okay. The moment it gets printed, now he knows that he cannot edit or delete. Then he starts going to the another next governor elect after him, that what he will get, forgetting what role he was given earlier. So this becomes a complex situation. But now, because of the technology, Ashok, you have the editing facility online. So even if you publish something today, you will edit it tomorrow. That's as simple as that. And we are right in the middle of the two things. Serve to change lives and imagine. I don't think so. There's something a very different theme. We have only the change of guard concept here. Maybe there was a male president and now it's going to be a female president. But with the gender, it doesn't change anything. Till you understand. But can you imagine a Rotary? Or can you imagine a school which has no school benches? A child is sitting on a wet floor. Child who doesn't have a uniform. Can you imagine that kind of a school for your children or your grandchildren? I think that is the imagined school. Can you imagine some child who doesn't have money, maybe for medicines, but your child, your grandchild, maybe your sister, brother, has one of the best access to go to the top hospitals, maybe in Delhi or Bihar. So you cannot imagine this. People talk about, let's imagine peace. Let's imagine the world without a conflict. A peace program cannot happen by just leaving the pigeons or showing one emblem saying that we are doing peace. Peace can never ever get achieved till you imagine that there is some equality in the living of society. Maybe we are not talking about the luxury. We are just talking about the still basic concepts. 2 times of food, a medicine if required, and the right of education. The RTE came in India much later. After 1947, it struggled almost 50 years to get the right to education. You cannot tell a child that because your parents don't have money, you cannot do education. Because then the child is not going to get a job. The child is not going to develop a skill set. The child is not going to earn money. And then there is no option. There are only 2 options. One, he begs. Second, he does something like a terrorism. It's as simple as that. And there's nothing wrong for them because it's their living order. So I cannot imagine Rotary. You cannot imagine Rotary. And that is the reason we all are here for this entire concept of change of class. New people. Like you see, so many past governors. New presidents coming. New governor comes in. He comes with the idea exchange thought. We need different ideas. Rotary is getting stagnant. Let me repeat. We are getting stagnant. You know? And some of the stagnant words we say, Rotary has 1.2 million members. Some of my colleagues in Rotary, they said last 15 years, 10 years we are listening that we are 1.2 million members. So they thought in our constitution bylaws it is written that we can be only 1.2 million members. They just the interpretation. But we need a little innovative. Sometime back I met one of the top of your district, progressive thinkers. I like the word. I like the word called progressive thinkers. Actually, Rotary needs progressive thinking. That club had so many ambassadors and consul generals coming in. We talk about the internationality of Rotary. And I think this is what it is getting depicted. I went to one club in Bombay, one of the bigger districts in terms of contributions and work. They said, we all are artists. And we depict art imagining what we want. And they named their club as Rotary Club of Kalakar. What a fantastic concept. And what they do, as per the United Nations Day, every month they paint different paintings on a canvas board and create that and auction it on e-auctions, raise funds and use it for that cause. Maybe environment, maybe health, maybe education, maybe what. But different concept. So a concept which was earlier the fellowship concept. I think all of you in this hall, today or tomorrow, you should go and see what concept of Rotary fellowship is. We have come to a concept of fellowship with a nearer word of fellowship. So we know what is fellowship, we don't know what is fellowship. Fellowship can be, like I am a member of Flying Fellowship. All the Rotarians who fly aircrafts, single engine, double engine, they all come together. I also happen to be one of the fellowship members of the motorcycle riders, all the adventures. Maybe you must be one of the best architects. You can, join all architects in the world. Develop a model, maybe a low-cost toilet, or maybe a toilet without water. You can imagine a house in the rural India where a lady stays and there is no toilet. Can all men imagine here right now that the lady in their house or a girl in their house is going to go in an open defecation system and you are going to sit comfortably sitting at home? Can you imagine? There can be fellowships of profession, vocation, hobbies, and anything. Music fellowship, maybe even a whiskey drinker fellowship. But the concept of the fellowship was, let's come with like-minded people, come together, develop a trust, develop a friendship, and then grow. And once you have that, you are the best retention. When the fellowship comes together, there is no problem with retention. every year in India, 48,000 Rotarians they leave Rotary. And same number of people join Rotary. But if I say what was subtracted and make the total of that, I think we could have made our organization double the strength in a very short time. So my conclusion over here is, people join the Rotary for a cause. Put a box and ask everyone, why do you join Rotary? And the moment that why does not get satisfied with what opportunity they got. A doctor joins Rotary maybe for a week of free health service. You don't know. And he has been told that in Rotary we do a lot of medical missions, we do this opportunity. But after he becomes a member, he has never been assigned a job to this. So he feels totally away from the thought why he came out. I met one environmentalist here. I think he was from one of the bigger companies, SR. And he was talking about renewable energy projects. Now how Rotary is going to make utilization of his skill set? That is how. So each club president should draw that how I will give work to each one of my members what he likes, not what board likes. And I think that will make a Rotary very dynamic. Last but not the least, I think women membership strength in India should grow more and more. Even in your district, it's around about 120 clubs are there, I see 18 women as presidents. It can easily grow. This is a metro. This is not a city where women are not allowed to talk, not allowed to come on the stage, or not allowed to present their ideas. That can go up. The new dynamics of Rotary, who were earlier our partners, now they have become our part of our organization. And let me tell you, the younger generation, you ask yourself whether your child or grandchild is more smarter in technology or creativity or getting a solution. And you will say yes, and you always say, with very proudly you say at your home, hamara bachcha bahut acha kam kar raha hai." You always say that. He is the perfect person, she is the perfect leader. But then we don't talk about this in our organization. So getting that young concept for the young innovation ideas, I think that is going to be tomorrow next. India talks that we have the highest number of young population in the entire world. And we have the lowest young Rotarians in the part of India in the world. So such irony on these two basic concepts. So with these words, I feel, let's imagine Rotary where we are supposed to imagine, and let's enjoy the friendship and this particular day of celebration, and give all our best wishes to Ashok and all his team. All the team people are going to do fantastic work, I'm sure, and may God bless you, and thanks once again for inviting me.